Thomas was pleased. He was puffing to Brendan Docks to shunt coal trucks. Thomas chuffed cheerfully into the docks. Gordon was waiting with the express.
Good morning, Gordon.
Good morning, Thomas.
I'm going to shunt these coal trucks faster than fast.
Gordon was happy he didn't have to shunt trucks.
I'm waiting for the Pact Controller.
Just then, the Pact Controller arrived.
Today is an important day. I am to meet the railway inspector at Knapford Station. Then I will take him on a tour of the island. Our tour will end here at the docks.
Thomas's boiler bubbled. The railway inspector was a very important visitor.
Thomas, I want you to be busy shunting trucks when the inspector visits. Busy engines will please him most of all.
Thomas's firebox fizzed with excitement.
Bubbling boilers. I must make sure I shunt busier than ever.
Thomas puffed over to the trucks.
Shunting trucks, I do the best. I bid and back and never rest.
Suddenly, Thomas stopped. An idea flew into his funnel.
The Fat Controller said, busy engines will please the railway inspector most of all. I must find more engines to shunt trucks. Then the railway inspector will be really pleased, and the Fat Controller will be really proud.
So Thomas left the coal trucks, and he huffed happily out of the docks. Thomas puffed into Marron Station. Percy was there. He was waiting for his mail trucks to be loaded.
Good morning, Percy. I have some important news. The railway inspector is coming to Brendan Docks. The Fat Controller said it will make the inspector very pleased to see busy engines shunting there. Will you come?
Percy was worried.
I can't, Thomas. I have to deliver the mail. But shunting trucks will please the inspector most of all, and make the Fat Controller proud.
Percy wished and whooshed.
All right, Thomas. I'll come with you.
So Percy was uncoupled from his mail trucks, and he puffed away with Thomas. Just as the railway inspector arrived with the Fat Controller, they had come to see Percy busy with his mail trucks, but the station was very quiet, and Percy was nowhere to be seen. Thomas and Percy didn't know this. They huffed happily into the quarry. Then they saw Mavis.
Hello, ladies. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Percy. You look busy.
Suddenly, another idea flew into Thomas's funnel.
I could ask Mavis to come and help us shunt in the docks. I'm sure she'd like to do that. Hop on, Percy. I'll ask Mavis.
So Percy steamed on to the docks, and Thomas clattered back into the quarry and up to Mavis.
Mavis, I have some very important news. The railway inspector is coming to Brendan Docks. The Fat Controller said it will make the inspector very pleased to see busy engines shunting there. Will you come?
Mavis wasn't sure.
I don't think I can, Thomas. I have a lot to do here.
Shunting trucks will please the inspector most of all, and make the Fat Controller proud.
Mavis wanted to make the Fat Controller proud.
Very well, Thomas. I'll come with you.
So Mavis left her trucks of slate and clattered away with Thomas, just as the Fat Controller and Railway Inspector arrived. They had come to see Mavis busy at work in the quarry, but the quarry wasn't busy. It was very, very quiet. The Railway Inspector sighed, and the Fat Controller couldn't believe his eyes. Thomas puffed back to the docks. Percy and Mavis were there. They had shunted a long line of trucks. Thomas was pleased. Then he heard Gordon.
Gordon is bringing the Fat Controller and the Railway Inspector. Quick, Percy! Hurry, Mavis! We must be as busy as bees. The Railway Inspector must be pleased, and the Fat Controller must be proud.
Then there was trouble. Percy shoved, Mavis shunted, and Thomas shouted.
1, 2, 3, push!
The coal trucks smashed and clicked together. They jutted and jumped. Coal dust scattered and splattered everywhere. It covered the railway inspector and the Fat Controller. Then it flew down Gordon's funnel. Gordon spluttered and stuttered.
Oh, the indignity.
The Fat Controller was cross.
Thomas, what have you done?
Thomas felt terrible.
The railway inspector isn't pleased. The Fat Controller isn't proud. Gordon can't push at all. And it's all my fault.
Thomas knew he had to chuff and puff to put things right.
Sir, I will show Gordon to the steamworks. Victor will make sure his funnel is free and his firebox busy. Then, Gordon can take you on a tour of Sodor. I can be really useful.
The Fat Controller was happy to hear this.
Very well, Thomas.
So Thomas heaved and hauled his hardest and shunted Gordon glumly away from the docks. At the steamworks, Victor was happy to welcome Gordon and Thomas.
Well, Thomas, my friend, what have you here?
Gordon grumped and groaned.
Gordon's funnel is blocked with coal dust. He needs a clear funnel and a fizzing firebox.
Then he has come to the right place. Gordon, please stop looking so unhappy. It's only your funnel he must fix, not your business that won't fall.
Soon, Gordon's funnel was fixed. His firebox was firing, and he was ready and raring to take the Fat Controller and the railway inspector on a tour of the island and of all the really useful and very busy engines on Sodor. Thomas steamed swiftly back to the docks. He knew he had a lot of work to do. At the docks, Thomas started to shunt and shove. He puffed his hardest.
Shunting trucks I do the best. I bid and crash and never rest.
And he didn't see the Fat Controller and the railway inspector arrive. They watched Thomas.
Thomas, you are a really useful engine. I am very proud of you.
Well, they just said to put, they didn't say what kind of gas valve that I was supposed to wear. Jeans probably.
Sure, but now I know that
So,
Solar's
yes.
way is the best.
Thomas beamed and gleamed.
Yes, that's what it is.
And smiled and smiled.
Yeah.
It